World Cup 2026 explained. The FIFA World Cup is already the biggest sporting event on the planet. Billions of people watch it. Entire countries stop what they're doing to support their teams. But in 2026, the World Cup is becoming bigger than ever before. For the first time in history, the tournament will feature 48 national teams instead of 32. And that changes everything. More teams, more matches, more drama, and a completely different tournament format. So how exactly will the 2026 World Cup work? Let's break it down. The tournament will be hosted by 3 countries at the same time: the United States, Canada, and Mexico. This is the first World Cup ever hosted by 3 nations together. Matches will be played across dozens of world-class stadiums spread throughout North America. And because the tournament is expanding, FIFA needed a new structure. Instead of 32 teams, there will now be 48. That means 16 additional countries will get the chance to compete on football's biggest stage. For many nations, simply qualifying for the World Cup has always been nearly impossible. Now, more countries than ever will have a realistic chance to make history. But here's where things get interesting. How do you organize 48 teams? The answer is simple. The teams are divided into 12 groups. Each group contains 4 teams. During the group stage, every team plays 3 matches. One win earns 3 points, a draw earns 1 point, and a loss earns 0. At the end of the group stage, the standings determine who advances. The top 2 teams from every group automatically qualify for the knockout stage. That gives us 24 teams. But 24 isn't enough. The tournament needs 32 teams in the knockout rounds. So FIFA added another twist. The 8 best third-place teams also qualify. That means even if a team finishes third in its group, its World Cup dream might not be over. Every goal suddenly matters. Every point matters. Even losing by fewer goals can become the difference between elimination and survival. And that creates far more tension than ever before. Imagine a team fighting for a single goal in the final minutes, because that goal could send them into the knockout stage. That's the kind of drama FIFA is hoping to create. Once the group stage ends, the real battle begins. The knockout stage starts with the round of 32. This is brand new. Previous World Cups began the knockout phase with 16 teams. Now there are 32. And from this point forward, there are no second chances. Lose once, and you're out. Win, and you move on. 32 teams become 16, 16 become 8, 8 become 4, 4 become 2, and eventually, only one nation remains. The World Cup Final, the biggest match in football. 2 teams, 90 minutes, 1 trophy, and a place in history forever. But the expansion to 48 teams isn't without controversy. Some fans love the idea. They believe more countries deserve an opportunity to compete. They argue that football is a global sport, and the World Cup should represent more of the world. Others disagree. They worry that expanding the tournament could reduce the overall quality of matches. They believe qualification should remain extremely difficult. After all, part of the World Cup's prestige comes from how hard it is to reach. Both sides make valid arguments. But one thing is certain. The 2026 World Cup will be the largest World Cup ever held. More nations, more fans, more matches, more unforgettable moments. And because of the expanded format, we could witness surprises unlike anything we've seen before. Smaller nations may finally have their chance to shock the world. New heroes may emerge. Underdogs could make historic runs. And football fans everywhere will be watching. By the time the tournament ends, hundreds of millions of people will have celebrated victories, suffered heartbreak, and experienced unforgettable moments together. That's what makes the World Cup special. It isn't just a football tournament. It's a global event that brings the entire world together. And in 2026, it will be bigger than ever. 48 teams, 12 groups, a round of 32, 3 host nations, 1 champion, 1 trophy, 1 dream. The road to football immortality begins at the 2026 FIFA World Cup.